yesterday we had a package delivered unexpectedly, and it was hey y'all.
Howdy.
So we are here to give you a little garden tour and update since the great flood of 2020 last week.
Hopefully the great flood of 2020.
Yeah, hopefully that was it for 2020's flooding. But
yes.
So anyway, we want to show you the green beans because this is the area that was mostly impacted.
So like right in here, there was like this deep of water.
Yeah.
All these plants were smashed over and you couldn't even see them at all.
Bad.
Yeah.
I was just like, there's nothing I could do, you know, you're just watching. And
there was water like up to here, wasn't there?
well, there was water back there standing, but this was all submerged. Like basically, this was all what was flat. You can tell what was underwater versus what was not. The water came up in there, but it wasn't completely under. Those are obviously a lot taller than these. Yeah, they're doing a lot better. These are yellowing. I think they're going to be okay. There's some leaves on the bottom that are dying. We're just going to go because they are getting blooms. And these are the 6-week beans, so they should be like they'll be producing. They're getting a little wild and crazy. They got some little runners going. They're kind of a half runner. Yeah. And these are the bush beans, and they look the Antiguas. Yes. I remembered. They look pretty good. Those up there are, I think they're gonna be fine. Yeah. I don't think they're a little bit stunted compared to these. And we'll show you. We have more. We have 7 rows of these over there. Yeah. But, show them your fingers. Or even. My fingers. I've been pruning tomatoes. 160 whatever 7 plants, so I just pruned them all. Anyway, I'll show you those in a minute, but yeah, my fingers, they smell like tomato. So good. Okay, let's show them these blooms. Oh yeah, we've got they were over here. I'm sure there's more, but this is really down here, right here. Emma, our camera woman, our videographer. Look at that, we're just getting loaded down with blooms on these, so we will be having little baby green beans soon. Our gardening is unconventional. Yes, we're unconventional. It is a mix of square foot, row, this way, that way. Gardening, yeah. Whatever we feel like is what we do. Whatever works. We knew we figured we were going to need more cucumbers. We can do lots. There others are down here. So we put another cattle panel in, our last cattle panel for gardening. There's cow poop right there, so don't stick your hand on that. Oh, on the cattle panel? Fresh green, yeah, right there. See it? So anyway. And we planted a whole row of cucumbers here. These were straight 8. I had to buy seeds because I was out of seeds, and they're a slicer, but they can obviously be used for pickling. You just pick them when they're small. Pick them a little earlier. So that's what I was able to find. They were organic. I got them at the store and put them in. So, hey Jack, when you get a chance, water this all along here, buddy. Yeah. I just thought about that. Yeah, and then right here we're putting in the. What is it? Sweet corn. It's Country Gentleman. Country Gentleman sweet corn. Yes. Our friends over at Seeds for Generations. If y'all need seeds, they've got a lot of it. Seeds for Generations. A lot of. Still have a bunch. They're all heirloom. It's a family-run business, so we got those from them, and we're excited because we're doing this whole patch from here all the way up to there, full of corn. Square foot style. Square foot style, or whatever style. It might be dually style corn because it's there's gonna be a lot of corn right here.
Hey Jack, the cucumbers are on the inside.
They're only on the inside.
They're only on this side, buddy.
Okay, so they're working on watering that, and up here I have some new.
I called the Country Gentleman corn the Farmer Derek corn.
Oh yeah, Emma was live. She said they're not the Country Gentleman or Farmer Derek corn. So anyway. Yeah, I look like a Country Gentleman. Yeah. Yeah. Wearing my sleeveless shirt and my shorts and 2 different colored legs. One swollen, one not. Yeah, he doesn't have his compression stocking.
I don't have to wear it as often anymore.
Yeah, that left leg doesn't swell as much, so that's good. He's getting better. But for those of you who don't know and have no idea what we're talking about, Derek got blood clots in his left leg 5 years ago. And they've been dissolving over time, and it's just been a long process. But he usually wears a compression stocking on that left leg, otherwise it swells. But it's doing much better.
For the past month, I haven't worn it hardly at all. Maybe if I'm gonna be driving a lot, then I'll wear it. But so
that's a huge improvement. So anyway, all right. So back to the melons.
Yes.
My friend Connie gave me. She'd started a bunch of melons and had extras, So she gave me some watermelons and cantaloupe, and these are roasters. And this I'm really excited about is a Kajari melon. I've wanted to grow them, and I just haven't ever got the seeds for them. And she got me one. So
I've never even heard of them.
You don't watch Jess's channel with me all the time.
No, I don't.
I'm sure you've heard of them. He's probably heard of them. But anyway, I know Jess over at Roots and Refuge grows them, and then tons of people. So these are our little melons because we don't have any more room up in the melon patch. And we'll show you that. We just finally planted and put those in the ground last week. So
I haven't even seen them in a couple days.
That video was up at the beginning of this week, so we do have that planted, and that takes us over here to our Antiguas. And these were the 2 rows that were mostly impacted by the flooding, and they're a little bit puny, but I think they're going to be okay. But the rest look pretty good.
Yeah.
We've really gone hard at it with hand picking bugs, because so far we haven't seen a lot of eggs on the green beans, which is good. They've been able to really, did Jack splash you? We have been able to control them for the most part. And then, so these are doing really good. We're pleased, I think.
Yeah.
I think we're going to have a good harvest.
I like our method of planting them with some square foot style.
Yeah, I think that was good.
Yeah.
The girls' sunflowers are getting just really big, and the zinnias, look, they're gonna have blooms soon. They're not quite there yet, but I'm so excited about those. And then our potatoes are going crazy. They're
blooming.
You can see them. And then the ones, I'm not gonna walk in between the rows. They're still really muddy in between here. The potatoes, because they're where we hilled them. The rows are a little lower in between, so more water sat there for longer. But our potatoes look good. And then the ones we put in later, because we have like 3 different plantings of potatoes, they're coming up. They're all starting to come up, so that's awesome.
It is.
Now our poor little squash. These were flooded, and squash don't like to have excessive amounts of water. They need water, but not like excessive, like.
Not like a flood.
Not like
for
a
days.
flood. This one sadly appears as though it is not gonna, I'm pretty sure it's gone. These are looking okay. That one is, we've got some leaves that are just really puny. So they'll, it is what it is. It could have been way worse, so that's good.
Yep.
Okra's looking good. We lost one up there. I'm not sure what happened to it, but it was just laying down. It might have been a casualty to
of a little foot.
Weeding. A little foot, or I'm thinking the stirpo might have accidentally caught it.
Yeah, that's true.
It looks like it's freshly knocked over.
Okay.
But I was over there, so I'm not sure.
This is where Jeremiah had the stirpo earlier.
Yeah.
When I said he hit a plant.
Yeah. Yep. So these are still looking good. Now I have this one had baby squash the other day, and I was like squealing about it and so excited, and I came out to check on them and they were rotted. And so I had to pull them off and toss them. But this looks good, and it feels okay. So we're like, don't rot. Too much water for squash. Yeah, there's another little baby. Yay.
It's exciting.
I'm so excited.
I love squash with salt and pepper and butter.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yes.
Oh, I want squash. I want squash right now.
Rhea, will you
but I
pull
don't
that
have any right now.
I want ground cherries right now.
I know,
But I don't
they're
have
good
any.
too. These cucumbers are looking really good. They were, again, another excessive amounts of water, so they struggled a little bit, but they look like, let me pull these out.
Yep.
Look like they're coming back.
And it's not supposed to rain for like the next 3 days at least.
Yeah,
We're not
so
calling,
hoping
very
it dries
slim
out
chance
a
of
little
rain.
But these plants, I'm starting to kind of guide them to the trellis so they'll grow up. We have lots of blooms. There's several little baby teeny tiny cucumbers. So we are like,
We gotta get vinegar.
if I say I'm super excited about everything, you should probably count how many times I say that in this video, because it's a lot, because I'm super excited about everything. All right.
Me too.
Let's see. We're running out of daylight today. We got these ground cherries. Look good. I think there are some
Baby ground cherries.
Yep. There's a
See
baby,
some husks.
little baby ground cherries. So cute. I'm so happy. And then our peppers look good. I noticed we're getting some buds on some of these. So I'm really happy about that. And again, you can see the jumped across. Over here, we had 3 of the Anaheim chilies. that were ripe and ready, and so we picked them and forgot to take a picture of them, but we ate them. We put them in burritos.
They were really good.
They were there. We put canned chilies in our burritos from the store, and they're good,
but nothing compared to
but
fresh.
Having it's just not the same. It's like after having the fresh ones, I'm like, hurry up and give me some more.
Yeah, exactly.
It makes a lot of difference, a huge difference in the flavor of your food when you grow your own and it's fresh. Yep, they got blooms. So all in all, I think our peppers are looking pretty good. A couple of them, you know.
Again, extra water.
Too much water. They got sad.
Nothing we can do.
The tomatoes are doing well.
They're doing crazy.
They're going crazy. The difference, they have grown a ton, obviously. We were working on the trellises. We have a video coming out about that. But so you can see what we were doing. It didn't work exactly how we were hoping. And we ran out of material, so we're gonna have to cut more bamboo. But I was able to tie up the ones that really needed it over there. There's a few here that really need to be tied up, but it's gonna have to wait till this weekend because we just don't have any more materials or time right now. Yeah. So in about 2 or 3 days, we should be able to take some time to finish that. But it's just 2 rows that aren't tied. But yeah, like you can see, they've just shot up.
They've done
we
good.
Have lots of bloom, there's a few blooms that are open, but lots of little buds starting. So I'm like, yay for tomatoes.
Going crazy.
Oh, I'm so happy and excited. I can't wait. Fresh food is the best.
It is.
Homegrown canned food is second best.
I agree 100%.
But my tomatoes, I'm really pleased because, like I said, they were so little. They seemed like they just didn't take off in my cups when I put them in the ground. They were like 2 and 3 inches. They were so tiny, and they really just, all that rain, I guess, helped them.
The tomatoes, yeah, they've been digging the rain.
Yeah. All right, let's move down on the other side. Now we can't walk through. We have to go around because we have all these.
I built fences. Trellises.
All of these aesthetically interesting trellises.
Hey.
They work.
You know, you ever think you're going to build something and you have this really cool visual of what it's going to look like?
It's like the Pinterest idea that turns into the not so Pinterest result. That's kind of the story of our life.
It's pretty terrible looking, but it's going to work though.
It'll be fine. It's not. It's cool. I like it. Cool enough.
Cool enough.
Coolish. All right, let's keep moving. Right along. I'm glad the ground's not, it's wet and it's a little bit muddy, but it's not so soft because we walked so much through here. It's nice and packed, so we're not like sinking in the mud. Now last week it was pretty bad, but the corn over here, what corn we do have over here is doing really well. Looking good. And then over here on this side, watch out buddy, we just planted right there. Yeah. Y'all didn't know you were over there. So we have a lot of vacancies in the corn patch because it didn't sprout.
We had.
So we put some more squash. We put yellow crooknut right here and there. So we just kind of threw them in the ground. And then over here, well, you can see we have our sweet potatoes are looking really good. Starting to vine. So I'm thinking that these are the more vining, and I put them on the inside thinking they were the less vining. I'd planned to put the vining ones that way so they could vine out. But I don't know. I'm not 100% positive, but these are definitely vining more than those. So
yeah, they are.
There's a weed that needs to go.
Yep.
All right, and then we put another squash here and here, and then down here I put straight nut. We had 4, and then I actually dropped a seed randomly over there. Just careful. So now we have 5. But yeah, you can come back over here from this corner, Emma, so you can kind of see the whole garden. Careful, Lydia. All in all, everything is taking off. It's always, It's always amazing to me to go from a bare spot and all the potential it holds to the fruition of it actually growing. Like this is that middle stage where we're not actually harvesting really, but everything is,
you can almost taste it.
Yeah, everything is green and full in the garden. Like from up the hill now you can actually see everything, where before it's like, there's sprouts, can you see? And you know, we're like coming down here and we're like, there's these little baby plants coming up, but now it's like
full on,
just everything's coming, and then just within a couple weeks we'll be harvesting.
Yeah.
And that's awesome. Really exciting.
We'll be hauling the wagon down here with the tractor to haul the harvest back up the hill.
Yes, Lord willing, we will be for sure. That's what
prophesying that.
So we're going to have a good harvest this year.
Yeah,
I think we're going to have the best harvest this year that we've had in a long, long time. And we'll break out the canners and all the jars, and hopefully we have enough jars.
It'll be good.
Enough lids and all that.
I have a hole in my shoe. Jeremiah's sticking his toe in it.
Alright guys, well thanks for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the tour of our garden and seeing the big difference between, well, where it was the last garden tour and where it was underwater last week. And thank you all so much for jumping into action and all of your kind words and prayer and support. And so many of you offered seeds, bean seeds, if we needed them, and we can't tell you just how much.
That means a lot.
Yeah, it means a whole lot. And one more thing that we wanted to mention, yesterday we had a package delivered unexpectedly, and it was 2 beehives. And so thank you so much. You have blessed us. One of our viewers had them shipped to us off of our Amazon wish list, and we were just like what?
I was working, and she sent me a picture.
Yeah, I'm like
of them because and I was like, what?
Yeah, so I posted that on Instagram. If you don't follow us on Instagram, you can check us out. It's on Instagram and Facebook. But I post pictures and pretty often on there, and it's the Flip Flop Barnyard on there. It's just the name of the channel. And anyway, I posted about it, and a local friend, really good friend of ours, they've been beekeeping for years. And so they offered to have Derek and I come over there and just kind of teach us all about bees, do hive inspection, and I think we might actually be getting some bees from them. Like right away. So that's awesome.
They said when you're ready, we have some bees for you. And we're like,
I
think we're ready. What do we need? So.
Yeah, so we're going to go over there next week, learn everything we can, and we're really excited. We had bees for just a short period when we were in Florida a few months before the hurricane hit, and we had to leave them because we couldn't bring bees.
I would leave that, Bob. I would leave that.
We couldn't bring bees from Florida to Virginia. They wouldn't survive the winter and everything.
The bees down in Florida are little bitty bees compared to our bees. I think
different. And so we were really disappointed to have to leave them, obviously, and so because we were just getting started in that, and we had to leave our hive. Obviously, we couldn't take the hive, and we were like all of our stuff. But now we have hives.
We gave them to a friend of ours in Florida.
Yeah,
Did
really
you say
good.
That?
No, we gave them to we didn't just leave them. We gave them to a really good friend down there, and they had huge success with them. I think they split like 5 times, and he's got tons of honey, and we're really excited for him. So we were disappointed we didn't get the first fruits of that, but just knowing that he's benefiting so much and they've done so well for him blesses our hearts so that we can, But anyway, that's our exciting news for the week, and we will of course obviously bring you all along for our little bee venture.
Absolutely.
I am like totally stoked about that.
Me too. I love the bees. Jack, he loves the bees.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I love the bees. Everybody, all the kids are excited.
It's just so cool to sit and watch them.
And then one more thing. Somebody lost their first tooth. Oh, my dirty hands on her face.
Okay, I can't see. Can you? There we go.
Yeah. My dirty thumb on your face. So, all right, well, anyway, I said, hope you enjoyed this and all that, and then I talked for 5 more minutes. So.
Yeah, that's
all right, guys. Well, we will catch you on the next video.